A second here. Oh my god, I'm live. What's up, everybody? What's up, Douglas? What's up, Alan? Hey, babe. Ryan. So I have to talk close to the camera because the microphones that I have do not work with my live stream. They work any other time. So if you can figure that out, let me know. So hopefully you can hear me. Please tell me you can hear me so I don't lose my fucking mind. Sounds great. Awesome. Thank you. Nothing makes me more angry than technical issues. Nothing. Like it's literally the only time that I lose my mind. I don't get mad about hardly anything else. I just want to smash shit, dude. Paid all this money for all this shit. And all right, I'm cool. I'm chill. So I'm gonna check my phone every once in a while to get your messages. Alicia's not out here with me tonight. She's you know, not feeling well and it's almost 10 o'clock. So uh yeah, we're just gonna be throwing my new design, the Mark II. No, you can't buy it. I'm sorry. Um, I don't think they're going to be available for sale. I apologize. Uh, it's yeah, that's I don't. Uh, but we still have fast dashes. We still have apexes. We still have 8.5 inches of danger and quarter inch, 3/8 inch, and I believe there's some anti bowies as well. And yeah, that's I don't know. Going here. I'm going to do my best to try and come back to the microphone and talk. All right. What did I do with my knife? All right. Let's just do some warm ups. Thanks for stopping by tonight. I appreciate it. Technical issues. Again, there's not a lot I can do about it. They're brand new microphones. They work great any other time. I saw the coolest weatherman did a live stream the other night. One of his famous 3+ hour live streams. And he said he had one drop in 3+ hours of throwing. And he's a very good he's a very good knife thrower. But to have one drop, wow. I mean, he's either like the best knife thrower ever, or he's just not trying new things. And I'm assuming that he was just throwing no spin. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of throwing, dude, for no drop. That's crazy. Drop one. I like to mess around, try different things, try throw all the styles. Oh god. Oh, got the old jerking out. Shout out to Iga Tengu, by the way. Pretty wild when your knives stick better than shuriken. I really like these. These heroes are pretty sick. Really love the looks and shape of these, but I think I like the Kira. Wait, the Senbon, excuse me, the Senbon. I think I like the Senbon better. I think it's easier to index them. Out right there. Woo! Wow. Yeah. So those were underhand nose spin behind the back. Now that is tough because the angle. That's tough, dude. That's extremely difficult. Now, I'm really good at it with half spin. Let's check the difference, right? It's half spin. Man, that's a huge difference, isn't it? Um, the half spin, the wrapping around your body, it kind of lends to that. It works. Now, the no spin, everything's got to be lined up just perfectly. So if you do this or this, it it's I'm gonna have to work on that. Bullets are quicker. We gotta obviously we have special needs in the comments, so take it easy on them, guys. Very good. Bullets are quicker. Good job, buddy. Get that man a gold star. He's one of those guys that gets on my comments and says, do it one step further." Oh man, the internet is fun, dude. I love the internet. It's so good. Let's let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do some overhand half spin. Oh, Really got to snap them to get them there. Feels good though. Feels real good. Ooh, that's not good. It's Robin. But oh, I, anything was again. File. A file is being knife thrower's best friend. Best friend. Excuse me. One bad, um, one bad bird will end your throwing session. That is for sure. And make sure the spine is good. Uh, a few more, see a few more overhands. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got lazy and instead of replacing, taking the middle piece out that had the hole in it, I was lazy and just took a new target and put it over the top. So it is that much thicker than the rest. And that's exactly why that one is shot to the ceiling. That's where your bad ricochets happen on the outer edge of your targets. So the bigger your target is, the less chance you have of hitting that outer edge and getting bad ricochets. If you have a small target, those are dangerous, man. Okay, pretty good overhand half spins. I felt pretty good about those. Now let's do some sidearm. Notice I'm having to stop and flick. Now, normally you want to have proper follow through. Following through is the most important thing to remember when knife throwing, but there are times when you don't want to do that. Uh, for instance, all distances here closer, I have to stop my hand because the knife needs time to make that half rotation. And since you're using your finger to cancel rotation, for instance, I'll cancel it all the way. Now, that was basically a no spin. That's what a no spin is. I'm canceling it all the way. So in order to make that half rotation, I have to stop my hand, get it turned. Let's do some more sidearm. A little too much flick. And then, of course, the closer I get, the more I have to flick or stop my arm from going too far in front of my body. Then, of course, you get that close, you can just take a regular grip and take a just a regular grip without your finger on the spine. I don't know if you can hear me. Sorry. So when you're up that close, you know, 7 to 8, 7 to 9 feet, I would say, you don't have to use your finger anymore. You can just grab it regularly. Um, just like a regular half rotation, like a regular rotational throw. For instance, here's a two rotation throw. Oh, that's not using my finger. And then 2.5 rotations would be about right here. That's regular rotational throw, two rotations, 2.5. Oh, so those were underspun because the camera is there. I need to be throwing from about right here. So let me go ahead and demonstrate for the people that don't know rotational throwing. Rotational throwing starts from the blade at about 7 feet, 10 feet, one spin from the handle, 13 or 14 feet, 1.5 spins, 5 meter or 16 feet, two rotations, so on and so forth. So we're going to start half spin and work our way back. Half rotation on the blade. Uh, one rotation from the handle. 1.5 from the blade. Two rotations from the handle. 2.5 from the blade. Now, rotational throwing is distance based. Those pieces of tape on the floor are not necessarily to show me where the rotations are, kind of, but those are minimum distances for competition. Now, those exist for no spin and half spin throwing also, but half spin and no spin are feel throws. They're instinctive. You don't need those. Those are just there for competition. Because you can't be in front of them. You got to be behind for certain times. So let's demonstrate some instinctive throwing. We'll start with no spin. No spin, it's just a feel. It's not needed. Now I'm going to show you a walk back with half spin, but this time I'm going to use underhand half spin. All throws are from the blade, one half rotation. Oh, let's start over. If I saw that, oh, I hit my freaking ninja kit. Wow. Okay. Went over a little bit of information. Let me check the comments to see if anybody has any questions, because that's why I'm here. Show off 50, 60%, teach 40%. See what you guys say. Got any more smart comments? What's up, Jeff? What's up, Alexander? Yeah, man, I can throw all the ways pretty well. It's all knife throwing to me. I enjoy all of it. I do everything from throwing on stage, impalement with the target girl, to competing, to fast draw, instinctive throwing, rotational throwing. I like to do it all. It's fun. You are quite welcome. Happy to help. How's the competition aspect? Um, that is a very broad question. There's a lot to go over there. You'd have to be more specific. Transcendent force. You do not understand what you are doing. That is wrong. You need to get how it works fundamentally. You talking about no half spin, aren't you? Uh, I'm in Indiana, United States. Tell Israel to stop. I don't talk about politics. That shit's gay. Uh, like basically a short run done, or however competition works or set up. Okay, like I kind of just did that. All these pieces of tape on the ground are different distances. Um, were you not here 5 minutes ago? Sorry, dude. All right, hold on. Let me. This is a competitive setup right here that most people use. You'll throw left target first, middle target second, right target third. Then you'll throw three knives from each of these distances. Three knives from there, three knives from there, three knives from there, three knives from there, so on and so forth. And you'll throw rotational knives generally look like this. Uh, one or a half spin, one spin, one and a half, two, two and a half, and three spin. Tomahawks are the same thing from each of the distances. And then no spin, also three knives from each of those distances. All of the distances, do that 4 times, have a perfect score of 300. Um, the targets, these are faded targets, but the targets go like this. A 4-inch bullseye, 5 points. Next ring's 4 points. 3, 2, 1. It was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 points total for each of these distances. 15 points total here, 15 points total here, so on and so forth. You do all of those 4 times. There are 5 distances. So 75 points total times 4 is 300. That is a perfect score. No one's ever hit a perfect score. The knife throwing that you see on television is it's dumbed down quite a bit. It's simpler. People get perfect scores often. It's easier. We throw our furthest distance for knife throwing for no spin and rotational knife is 23 feet or 7 meters. The furthest distance we throw for tomahawks or axes is 9 meters or about 30 feet or 29. It's close to 30 feet. I don't remember. But yeah, that's the basic gist of it. I do plan on making another video explaining all that in more detail very soon. I've been doing this for so long that I forget that there are beginners such as yourself asking these questions, and I need to make more beginner friendly videos. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get more people involved in knife throwing. It's growing a lot. If you're interested in learning more, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, blah, blah, blah. Email me at fulltankplan@gmail. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. And if you're interested in attending a throw, I highly recommend it. You don't even have to go to my throw, but I host Danger Fest. Danger Fest is the largest knife and tomahawk throwing competition in the United States. This will be our 3rd annual year. It's a very good time. I recommend going to a throw if you're interested in this. Friendly, everybody's super cool, willing to help. And Yeah, I'm just happy to try to promote the sport. It's nice throwing change life and possibly be able to. I know that sounds pretty stupid, but it's true. But what's my EDC knife? I have several. I got the cold steel tie light. This is the 4 inch right now, the smaller version. I also carry. I don't have my neck knife on. I feel naked. I didn't put it on tonight. Usually have it on every day. And of course, we got the cold steel Espada XL pocket sword. And the other knife I carry is one of my designs. It's a throwing knife. It's the 8.5 inches of danger, 80 CRV2. It's 3/8 thick. It is a beast. It's bad, bad boy. Yeah, Danger Fest is rad. Uh, there is a Danger Fest page up on Facebook right now. Danger Fest 2026. You'll find all the information you need. Well, more information will be added, but the dates are there and location. It's number one stop bait shop in Pearson, Indiana, September 18th through the 20th. All right, let's get back to the sport. Drop the knife. Okay, now let's work on something that I'm not as proficient at. I really like and enjoy doing it. But if this is a newer throw to me, underhand nose pin. There's many different ways of doing it. Of course, this is my overhand sidearm throw right here using your finger. You can also use that to cancel rotation upside down. I haven't been so successful with using my finger underhanded like that. So what I found is this grip right here, using my hand as a shoot. And that's an exercise you can do to figure out how to cancel the knife. Keep it flat in the air, you're doing the technique correct. Again, this is an instinctive throw. You can do it from any distance. People takes a long time. Ah, instinctive throwing takes a lot longer to get proficient at, but it is very rewarding once you get to that point. Oh, those are good, dude. So I don't know if you noticed or not, but I wasn't extending my arm out so much. I was keeping it tight, kind of keeping my arm bunched up, keep it close, and that helps the trajectory a little bit. So once you figure out like the angle in which to hold the knife to release it, and then figure this out, it becomes a lot easier. So, yes. Hiya. Oh, still good. What? Okay, I just remembered that someone in my comments earlier asked me to show underhand half spin, and I'd be happy to. It's my one of my favorite ways to throw. I find it to be the easiest out of all the ways of throwing. Must get injured from throwing so much each day. Nah, only if I'm throwing too hard. I do have some lower back problems, so that comes every once in a while, but that's usually from just being old and bending over at work. Not so much throwing. I throw every day, just about. I have had some tennis elbow problems. There's exercises you can do to help alleviate that. I've had a few shoulder problems, nothing too bad with my shoulder. But the more you do it, the more you get conditioned. And I highly recommend throwing every day if you want to get better. Minimum 15 minutes. It helps a lot. Your muscle memory is important. Getting better. Yeah, in the video it says we teach him. How's that work? I mean, I learned from all of you guys, honestly. That's how I'm all self-taught. So I've been teaching myself uh, from watching videos online for 14 years now. And the title doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I title it. Most of the people on the internet are idiots anyway. So not you guys. You guys are all cool and very smart. Except for the one dude that says bullets are faster. Sucked at throwing today. That happens, dude. That happens. And I have those days too. Um, not so much anymore because of how much I throw. But if I'm having problems with my rotational throwing, I can always go to no spin or to half spin or whatever, or fast draw or speed knock, or long distance or tail stuff or trick shots. There's always something new and fun to do. There's always something to learn or get better at. What's up? Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to demonstrate some underhand half spin here in a minute. And then, as always, I'm going to end the video with a trick shot. Okay, underhand half spin. This is my grip right here. And this is my exercise that I show everybody. That right there. It may seem simple or stupid, but that right there, just I'm sliding my hand up and off, and that's to help cancel the rotation. If I don't, it wants to turn like that. So sliding my hand off. That's a great exercise to get good at it because especially further away, it's just like bowling. And the more you learn how to slide the knives like that, easier it becomes. Super simple. Let the knife slide out of my hand. I barely have to do anything, really. So It's easier further away. This is one of those throws that's easier further away because it's just like bowling. And then the further you go, you can step into it and release, and that'll help cancel rotation even more. And you can get back to 30 feet pretty easily if you learn this, like I showed you, just that right there. Now, up close, everything becomes much different because the knife needs to turn quicker. So instead of reaching forward in front of you like this, like bowling motion, not especially 7 feet to 10 feet, you can't let your knife go in front of your body. You have to stop the rotation here. And I'll show you what that looks like. 7 feet, very close. I have to get it spin very quickly. So even this close, I'm having to feel it from here. Right? Then as I step back, you'll see the the release change. See what I mean? Then as you get better at it, you can learn to speed up and slow down rotation depending on how fast you throw the knife. So if I throw the knife fast, the knife has less time to turn. So I need to make it turn quicker, right? It's got to turn quick. But if I do it slow, I got to slow down rotation. I will speed it up again. I forgot I had the Danger Fest T-shirt on. This is my favorite one. Uh, glows in the dark, by the way, and we have the best throwing knife throwing T-shirts in the world, hands down, no debate. You can only get one if you come to Danger Fest. We're having a pre-order this year, but you have to come and pick them up. Actually, yeah, we may have a few exceptions to that, so you'll have to contact me later on. But best bet to get one, gotta attend Danger Fest. Uno más. Okay. Now, since I showed you guys that, while I'm at it, I might as well show you underhand one rotation, which is the exact same thing I just showed you, except you have to put 50% more flip on it, spin. Yeah, this shirt is sick, especially when you see it glow in the dark. It's sick as fuck. Uh, yeah, sorry, my microphones don't work in the live stream. I have pretty nice microphones. They work excellent any other time. I apologize. Nothing pisses me off more than technical shit. So let's talk about something else. Okay, underhand one rotation. Like I said, the exact same thing. But watch the difference. I'm going to show you half spin first, underhand half spin from the blade, right? Underhand, one rotation from the hand. You kind of see the difference. It's a little quicker motion. Underhand again, underhand half spin, underhand one rotation from the blade. Or excuse me, the handle. Oh, if and I see the difference. Ah, okay. Okay, feeling pretty warmed up right now. I'm enjoying showing all this stuff to you. Please tap your screen if you like this. Tap this screen if you think I'm an idiot. It helps me. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Ugh, I hate saying that. Tap the screen, please. Okay, true test of skill. I'm pretty warmed up. Let's mix all of it together. No spin, half spin, one spin. We may throw a rotational throw in there, and then we can start changing angles over top, over the hand, this way, like 3/4, sidearm, underhand, blah blah blah. Not great. Sidearm, no spin. Oh, terrible. I flicked my wrist. No spin. You got to lock your wrist. Ah, okay, I got an idea now that you kind of understand what they all look like. Let's look at the underhand no spin, half spin, and uh, one rotation. See what those all look like. We'll start no spin. Try it again. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah. Lost one behind the couch. No big deal. We'll find it later. Shit. Okay. One last technique I'm going to show you before I do the trick shot to end the stream. Now, I've been showing you different ways of doing it instinctively by using your finger on the spine and or your whole hand, whether it be nose spin like this, underhand, or underhand half spin like this. You can also use the inside of your hand here, the pad of your hand, I don't even know what that's called, to cancel, like using your finger or your thumb. You can also use the inside of the pad of your hand to cancel rotation. Much more difficult to do it further back. Get the rhythm here. There. Like I said, I'm using the pad of my hand right there. You can get some mad velocity with these because I'm a tall guy and I can use my wingspan to really get some stank on them. Woo! Yeah. All right. All right. Trick shot time, gotchas. Okay, I'm gonna move you a little closer so you can see a little better. And stay tuned. Trick shot time. And tossing a can empty. It's easier inside. We don't have any crosswinds or anything. Ooh, that was a good toss. But to make it a little easier, I'm gonna put some weight in the can. You can use rocks, salt, dirt, whatever. Just adding some weight to make it easier to toss the can. Now, if you've never done a trick shot before, if you are proficient and you have good fundamentals at throwing a knife, you can pin a can. You can do this today. I highly recommend working on your fundamentals. Being able to stick your knife most of the time, not 100% of the time, helps immensely. But this is literally half of the trick shot is tossing the can properly. You want it to touch the target. Obviously, the more you target in the air, the more time you will have. Makes it a little easier, but it makes it more difficult to toss the can properly. Uh, we're going to be doing it from 4.5 to 5 meters, which is 14 to 16 feet roughly. And we're going to go ahead and just do the good old anti spin, no spin. Anti spin is slang or no spin. And no spin technically is quarter spin. Now, there are ways to throw it zero spin that have come out in the past few years. I don't think this is practical myself, but we call it no spin because, it's not rotational, it's not half spin. But technically, it is a quarter spin. You slow down video and watch it back. I don't care if it's Scamp, Amadu, BIM, Western style, Thorn, whatever, the way I throw. If you slow it down and watch it back, the release is here. Here. That is where the release comes from. Camera's on. It adds 10 pounds of pressure, they say. Ooh, pretty close. Now my knife over rotated a little bit. It just went past like this. That was good timing, good accuracy. Just I had a bad throw. If I would have canceled it out but followed through a little bit more, we probably would have got that. Obviously, that was a bad can toss. Again, check this out. Sick ass shuriken magazine made by Iga Tengu. Check them out at Iga Tengu on underscore Tengu, I believe, on YouTube. Check them out, hit them up. He makes some really cool stuff, really cool traditional Japanese bow shuriken, and whatnot. Really cool dude. And it's going this way. The knife is going that way. If I can get the knife to come in like this, easier it is, but it's natural for me to do this. Cool. Same thing. Now, haven't pinned the can yet. Sometimes they happen first try. Obviously, the further you go back, the more difficult it gets. But I can't be mad at those misses. Those are pretty good misses. And we're throwing at a small target like this. Now, if we were throwing hypothetically, at a human target, a lot more room there. I mean, even the head but never forget, bullets are faster. Ah! Clip it. That wasn't too bad. Obviously, I'm on here to teach people. Ultimately, that's my goal. That's why I do these live streams. I really enjoy it. If you like this content, if you learned anything, please like, comment, subscribe, all that gay shit. Tap your screen if you enjoyed that trick shot. All you gotta do is like boop, 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 tap it like that. It really helps my channel. Again, Danger Fest is September 18th through the 20th this year at the number one stop bait shop in Houston, Indiana. It is the largest knife and tomahawk throwing competition ever held in the United States. This is our 12th annual. It is 2 weeks after the Invitational International Knife Throwers Hall of Fame World Championship happening in Las Vegas. And I was lucky enough to be invited to that. So I got to go to Vegas, got to practice all summer, go to Vegas, do my best to win $15,000 to $20,000 for the first prize or whatever prizes are going to be. I don't even know. Uh, and then 2 weeks later, I got to put on the biggest and the best knife throwing, knife tomahawk throwing competition in the United States. So a lot of pressure this year, but I really enjoy. Uh, I love knife throwing, and I'm happy to do it. I wish the World Championship was after Danger Fest, but it's not, and that's okay. We'll deal with it. We always do. But I'm black though. What does that have to do with anything? What are you talking about? That's as dumb as the comment that bullets are faster. Yeah, Vegas is gonna be the shit, dude. I haven't had uh I haven't had motivation to train. I throw every day and I practice every day, but training for a certain event is a totally different thing. And I'm really looking forward to doing that. I haven't trained for a competition since 2018 because they moved the world championship to Canada. And Canada says I'm too awesome to cross the border. They're like, they looked at my papers. They're like, no, you're too awesome. We can't let you in. Damn it. Link, link. You can always go to www.fulltangclan.com. All of the info, your links that you're going to need to find what you need are there. Thank you, Marcus, for pointing that out. And Marcus is responsible for the sickest t-shirts of all time. He is the mastermind behind every year, and every year we have a theme. This year is going to be possibly the best one. 2 years ago, we had 3 years ago, we had Clockwork Orange. The year after that, we had a G.I. Joe theme. I'll show you that another time. Last year was the Terminator. Rad shirts. This year you'll have to wait and see. It's gonna be sick. No doubt, it's gonna ruffle feathers, and it's gonna be awesome. Just like Marilyn Manson did back in the '90s. Drink more beer training. That's worked for me in the past. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get back off of drinking during the week and working out more. I'm trying to take this as serious as possible because I think I have a real chance of winning this thing, man. And I don't want to let this opportunity slip by. This has been my ultimate goal. I love knife throwing so much, and I've been trying to figure out a way to make this my living, my life, my full time job. I love it that much, and this is my opportunity to finally do that. And yeah, I want to take it seriously, and I think I could finally make my dad proud. 46 years old, I still haven't made my dad proud, so this is my chance. Fingers crossed. Still trying to prove I'm not gay. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that gay shit. And throw every day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.